Hey everybody, I hope the conference is going well. In this first segment, we're going to look at several fairly straightforward exercises that you can do both in the workplace or anywhere else. In fact, a lot of us are working from home at the moment, so I'll show you two different contexts in which you can do them. So we'll start as if we're in the workplace, seated. We're going to do a simple cat stretch. So we just round the back through and then arch, lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. Rounding, exhaling as you round, curling as much as you can, inhaling as you arch. So we tuck the tailbone under, pull the chin all the way into the chest, and then arching, taking the tailbone back and bringing the chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale and inhale. In this direction, never ever take the head fully back, so don't push the head fully back, just stop short with the head and neck. Exhale and inhale. And then we go into a rotational stretch. So we're just placing left hand inside left thigh and spiral round, pulling the shoulders around as far as you can to the right. And then coming back through center. So as we twist, we want to try and keep that central axis of the spine completely in the same place the whole time. Right hand inside right thigh and twisting around. If you're able to grab the back of the chair or something and get better grip to pull yourself around the corner, then that's good. Coming back through center. It's also important to remember to keep your hips facing directly forward. Left hand inside left thigh and twisting around. That long central axis of the spine stays in completely the same place. Turning the shoulders and the head as far around the point as you can. Once more, last time. Right hand inside right thigh and twisting around. Right, then we come up to standing into a simple side bend. Leaning over and through, reaching out through the fingertips. Take the feet wideish apart, as I have done. And through to the second side. Good. So really trying to stay completely lateral. Don't roll forwards or backwards. Completely lateral. And changing through to second side again. Good. Now we look at a hamstring stretch, which can be a bit awkward to do in a chair. On a regular chair, it's completely fine because it's very stable. If you're on one of these swivel chairs with wheels, then make sure the wheels are right back in against the wall, so it's securely anchored. Let me just bring one leg slightly forward on the diagonal. You can have the sole of the foot flat on the ground or the heel down, and carefully we lay over that leg, resting over. And you can hold for about 10 seconds. Come up, change through to the other side, bring that leg in, foot flat, other leg comes out, either sole of the foot down or up on the heel, and resting over the long leg. Always coming over carefully with control. Coming up through. So you want to come forward carefully with control because of the hamstrings, but also if you're on a swivel chair, you've got to make sure that it's not going to slip out or the seat's going to tip. So be extra careful. Coming up and changing through to second side. Okay, now in the other context, maybe not in the workplace, we're just going to convert all those onto the floor. So we just come down onto all fours into the cat stretch, arching and curling. Curling into the ball, we exhale as we curl into the ball, and we inhale as we arch and look forward, lifting the tailbone and looking forward. Exhale and inhale. Remembering in this direction, never ever push the head fully back. Exhale in this direction and inhale in this direction. We come round onto the back for the rotational stretch, same as we did seated, taking the legs around the corner and anchoring them down. So if you take the legs to the left, you're anchoring down with the left hand. And you open that right arm up, so it's about at 10 o'clock. And then changing through to the second side, legs around the corner to the right, so you're anchoring with the right hand. Left arm comes out to about 2 o'clock. And of course you can repeat that. Come back up through for the side bend. And reaching over, changing through. We'll go twice each side. Don't have to hold this for very long. And we'll come back down to the floor for a hamstring stretch. So we're just pulling the top leg up towards us. You can have the upper torso curled forward like I'm doing, or you can rest it back, either way. So it's about the hamstring stretch on this leg, the upper leg. But keep the lower leg just off the floor and push out through the heel with a straight leg. So this leg is completely straight. You're pushing out through the heel. And we're just exchanging the legs through, hitting the hamstring stretch in this upper leg. Okay, I'll throw in one more, which is really good for spinal health while we're down here. It's simple back arch. We lay flat face down, pushing up through the hands. You might know it as cobra. In yoga, they call it cobra. So, exhaling as you push up and inhaling as you go down. So the hands are forward of the shoulders and wider than shoulder width apart. Inhale on the way down and exhaling on the way up. Smooth and controlled. Inhale on the way down and exhaling on the way up. Okay, so that's the first segment. In the second segment, we'll come back and review some of that and add something in to help to get more blood flowing around the structure.